Join me as I dive into the latest Rklb stock update and try to predict what's coming next. Rklb stock has been on everyone's radar lately, and for good reason. As one of the most volatile stocks in the market, it's had its fair share of ups and downs. But what's driving its performance, and more importantly, what can we expect in the coming weeks and months? Rklb stock is currently facing a multitude of challenges. One of the biggest hurdles it's facing is market volatility. We've seen massive swings in the stock's price over the past few months, and it's been a wild ride for investors. Another challenge it's facing is the recent news surrounding the company. There have been rumors of a potential merger, which has sent the stock's price soaring. However, it's still unclear whether this merger will actually happen, and if so, what the implications will be. On top of that, Rklb stock is also facing stiff competition from its rivals. The company is operating in a highly competitive industry, and it's going to take some serious effort to stay ahead of the curve. And let's not forget about the recent economic downturn. It's had a significant impact on the entire market, and Rklb stock is no exception. So what's driving this stock's performance? Is it the company's financials, or is it something more? One thing is for sure, Rklb stock's recent performance has been heavily influenced by its financial reports. The company's latest earnings report was a mixed bag, with some positives and some negatives. But what really caught my attention was the company's guidance for the upcoming quarter. It was much more conservative than expected, which sent the stock's price tumbling. Another factor that's playing a significant role in Rklb stock's performance is industry trends. The company is operating in a rapidly changing industry, and it's going to take some serious innovation to stay ahead. And let's not forget about its competitors. They're not just sitting idle, they're actively working to take market share away from Rklb. So what can the company do to stay ahead? One thing that's caught my attention is the company's recent investments in new technology. It's clear that they're trying to stay ahead of the curve, and it's going to be interesting to see how this plays out. Another factor that's worth considering is the company's valuation. It's still trading at a relatively high multiple, which could make it a target for short sellers. So what's next for Rklb stock? That's the million-dollar question. One thing is for sure, the company's upcoming earnings report is going to be highly anticipated. If the company can deliver a solid beat, it could send the stock's price soaring. But if it misses, it could be a disaster. Another thing to keep an eye on is the merger rumors. If they come to fruition, it could be a game changer for the company. Rklb stock is at a critical juncture, and it's going to take some serious analysis to figure out what's coming next. But one thing is for sure, it's going to be a wild ride. So what do you think is going to happen to Rklb stock? Let me know in the comments below. And if you want to stay up to date with the latest stock market news and analysis, be sure to check out my other video on XYZ stock.